From 3,000 miles away from Oakland, this is the coverage on CNN tonight about the Grand Princess, the coronavirus hazard that is the Grand Princess cruise ship.
Joining us there live from Tokyo, many thanks. Well, a cruise ship that had been prevented from docking in San Francisco will
now... I want to make one point here before I continue. If the Warriors had remained in Oakland and the Raiders had remained in Oakland, this would not be the only national news of any kind about Oakland. And I want to drive home the importance of having sports organizations in a town, particularly professional, nationally known sports organizations. They help tell another story about a city. Now, this, as I had feared for some time, is our only story for the present and for the foreseeable future.
Now head for port in Oakland, California. At least 21 people on board the Grand Princess have coronavirus. Lucy Kafanoff reports a plan is in place to begin getting passengers off the ship Monday.
Well, the details of the plan are still being worked out by the authorities involved, but I can tell you sort of the rough sequence as we understand it from the governor of California. We know that medical staff boarded the ship on Sunday to begin the process of interviewing the passengers, getting their medical history, getting everything ready for that disembarkation process on Monday. We know that the boat will come into the port of Oakland, this location chosen in part due to its proximity to the Travis Air Force Base, where some of the people will be quarantined, at least the California residents. It's also close to the Oakland International Airport. That might be an opportunity to get some of those international passengers out of the country, but on chartered flights, the governor of California is saying they're making every step possible to prevent the population of the ship from mixing the local population with the local community here to keep that disease from spreading. We know that the 1,000 or so California residents will be split between either Travis Air Force Base up north or the March Air Base near San Diego. The rest of the U.S. citizens will be flown to either Texas or Georgia, quarantined at the two military bases there. The big question, what to do with the hundreds of foreign citizens on board, the passengers, the cruise attendees. We know that the State Department is working out those details as we speak. They're trying to get the foreigners evacuated on private chartered flights. Again, they will not be mixing with the general population at the airport. And then the crew members, about 1,100 of them, they will remain on the ship. They will spend 14 days in quarantine on the Grand Princess. That ship will then pull away from the port of Oakland, go back out to sea, and that is where those staff members will ride out the end of the quarantine. Lucy Kafanoff, CNN, Oakland.
Nearly 6.
Oh, there you go. And look at this.
16 million people are facing lockdown in Italy as the virus spreads. That includes all...
And so I want to reemphasize this point that this is not something that is truly humanitarian. This is dangerous. This is not a situation we have an island nation's people that are on some list of the unwanted that was crafted by the president. And so the state of California and the city of Oakland and the port of Oakland are stepping in a humanitarian effort. No, this is a hazard and a risk to the people of Oakland because we are left to assume that this value chain of actions will result in no passenger that is afflicted with the coronavirus coming in contact with anyone. Are they going to put them in some type of uniform? Are they going to have them wear gloves? What are they going to do to assure that? That was not told. And then not only that, the reasons for not selecting other ports of call, like for example, a modified Treasure Island, which can handle a cruise ship with modifications, or Richmond, or again, San Francisco with the proper precautions. None of that was fully explained. And then Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf's body language led me to believe that she was very dissatisfied with the governor of California. She did not acknowledge him in the press conference. So, whereas he did point to her as stepping up and being a great leader, but it wasn't a situation where she said, "Thank you very much for your words, and thank you very much for your stellar handling of this, Governor Newsom." She didn't say that right off the bat. She said nothing and concentrated on the danger that befell Oakland residents and the need for care and safety protocols and more information. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube.